So what I forgot that I needed to do was I've soaped browed my eyebrows. So I've done one and then I'll do the other one to show you. So this is the Bomb Brows and it looks like this. So you can really work in your mascara wand. I just sprayed it with a kind of, it's not full setting spray, it's more of a like a primer water, and it's actually from Primark again, which is really good. Primark do have some very affordable good items that I do like in my kit. I wouldn't necessarily buy all their like eyeshadows and things like that, but I do like that primer water and I love these eyeshadow pieces. So I'm pushing the eyebrows up and working the product in, but I'm not going to leave it like that because as you can see this one's been curved over a little bit. It's still made it flatter, it's made it thicker to work with, but it's not crazy like this. Like I feel that that's quite, I'll do that in a creature makeup character look for fancy dress or something. I don't think people's eyebrows should be walking around like that. I know some people do it and they like it and the whole fluffy brow thing, but I feel it looks a bit daft. So for me, I'm making sure that product is starting to get tacky and sticky and ready to set. So I'm just using the end of the the brush to the end of the eye. Oh my god, I can't get my words out. To the end of the eyebrow, and I'm combing it over. I'm definitely trying to keep this arch area lifted. There's not much hair there for me anyway. I've not got the greatest brows, but here I'm just trying to shift over the shape, just so it's not crazily stuck up anymore. So that's that, and then I'm just kind of pressing down, making sure it is set. I do like the few hairs here if there's any to stay combed up. They do look quite cute, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't have left them so up and bushy. I think it looks a bit weird. And that's the brows done, but now I'm just going to go clean up underneath and around to make sure there's no soap on the skin, or else the makeup will not go on properly. So for eyeshadow primer, it's got to be the P. Louise bases. So I've mixed 2 and 3 together. Usually I'd be 2 on its own, but I am a bit tan, so I didn't want it to be too brightening. But I do also like it to be a little bit lighter. So as normal, cover the old eyelid, up into the bridge of the nose, and also out here in case it gets dragged out here. So for me at the moment as well, I'm actually trying to change my eyebrow shape. So as you can see, they go quite down. So it makes my face look a bit down. So because it has got the soap on, I've been trying to go over the edge a little bit. And then I've been trying to make my eyebrow shape higher. So this is obviously not for someone who's natural with makeup, because it's, you know, probably if you came close to me, you're going to know that I've done that. But I don't care. It's not like I'm seeing loads of people at the minute, and I don't think it looks too bad. It doesn't look too noticeable, which hopefully you'd agree at the end. And I'm using the Zoeva 144. So yeah, later I'll add a bit of a tip kind of tail to my brow. But as you can see, I should have compared it, but as you can see already there's a lift to my face compared to where that's down. See, like that's like the 1920 shape, where this is just a straighter shape. So I'm just enjoying doing this at the moment. Some people obviously can shave their brow off. I'm just draw it on anyway, rather than having to cover it like I'm trying to. But my eyebrows are tattooed on, so unfortunately I can't do that. Mainly what you see there is the tattoo anyway, because I've hardly got any hair there. But yeah, as soon as the tattoo fades, or I'm tempted to get laser tattoo, and then yeah, I can do that. I just feel that the shape is going to be so much better. I don't add a really long wing. I don't really fake it out too much. I just add a little bit just to give myself a thinner tail, because if I left it like that, to me, I feel it's too thick. So just sometimes it's good to just tap that product in, but I like to go in with the sponge just because it's quicker. Just to make sure that base is really nice, full coverage, and a perfect canvas for obviously the eyeshadows. Try to, if you did ever want to do this with your eyebrows, see what it looked like. Trying to not overwork that area right now with the sponge though, because I don't want to lift too much product off, because else it can lift off if you're not too careful. And you can also go in with like a fluffy brush, go over any edges that you don't quite go over with the sponge. So I don't like the line to look too harsh on my brows. Because I think that can just make the brows look really fake as well. But it depends what you like. Some people like that look. So I'm going to do my eyebrows now using the Stud colour in Shape and Shade Brow Tint. So this imitates fine lines, like hair stroke lines. And this is just how I like to do my brows at the minute. So here I need to try and find that fake like cut off point and arch. So we'll draw some hair that isn't there, whereas the rest is there. If you do go wrong, it's easy to just wipe off using a brush. It looks a bit crazy at the minute, but it will look better. So there we go. I've got a raised eyebrow, considered to the fact that the other line is about here. It's just lifted that whole area. I just prefer it so much. I wish my eyebrows was this shape. So they obviously look a bit too drawn on, so I'm going to go over with a mascara pen in a minute. So I don't like brows to look too drawn on, so I take the Benefit mascara brush wand thingy and brush that through. It will soften the hair strokes there. It's bringing a different shade to the brows. And yeah, they just don't look too fake hairy, if that makes sense. Again, just clean up where's needed.